done this before, so right now what we're going to do is go into Don't Starve Reign of Giants. Just kind of see how all this records from there. So, one thing that I can guarantee that we're going to do right here, let me just get set up. Get Audacity running here so we can sync up the audio. Hopefully this doesn't kill my system too much, but it should be fine. I'm pretty sure it should be fine, so we'll just have a go with this. File project. I should have this open already. Anyway, not going to worry about it. I am just going to start recording, and I'm going to see how the capture works here with Don't Starve Reign of Giants. So, welcome to Paprika Time, where we investigate and explore the lore behind games that made them popular. And of course, what we're going to do right here is actually not do necessarily a game that's exploring the lore, but just dive right into Don't Starve. We're going to do a Let's Play. I'm excited. I haven't done this game in a while, so hey, let's go ahead and see how it goes. So as you can see, we've had quite a few games going on here. I really don't remember any of these, so I'm just going to delete it and start a fresh game. Reign of Giants. Nope, I want to do Reign of Giants. Why? Because it's better. Anyway, let's get started. Now that we are generating the world and Betting Pines reticulating, oh god, they're going way too fast. I can't really keep up with this, so I'm not going to worry so much about it. Sorry about that, I just moved the mic a little bit closer. Like I said, first recording, I don't really have much to apologize for, but we're gonna make this happen. And it's going to be fun. Well, not really, it's actually 9:52 right now, and I'm exhausted. Been trying to get this to work all day, so we'll see how the actual performance of Don't Starve Together is once we get inside of it. Here we go. Seriously, shift tab. Get out of here. Okay, I gotta figure out the audio problems with this. So hopefully it's actually recording this audio here. So the whole point of Don't Starve is to, well, don't starve. But as simple as it sounds, it's not really that simple. One thing that we're gonna have to do here is collect enough stuff to make a proper fire. And yeah, I know. See all those rabbits there? We're not gonna eat them just yet. They're a pretty good resource. However, we are going to map this area. And the way you map is essentially, forgive me here, just need to clear that notification. So you go into tab, and you actually can take a look around, and the world's randomly generated. So one thing that Clay software does really well is the kind of 2D environments that you're seeing here. What I really like about this game is that it gives you a lot of character, and there's a lot of consequences for all the actions that you do. It's really tempting to take a large risk, but taking a large risk is the best way to die. And as you'll notice, right on our left we actually have a taskbar that pretty much tells us when we've collected enough materials to make certain items. Right now I'm trying to get enough together for a torch. We need to find some flint. Flint will allow us to actually make an axe. Or, well, actually I can't really remember what else we can do right now. There's a couple of items, and one of the major reasons we're not playing just the normal Don't Starve is there's a couple of features in this one that's pretty cool. Most people actually play Don't Starve together, even in the single player mode, because, well, it's been worked on. This version really hasn't for quite a while. Oh, we got really lucky right here. So Buffalo do something really cool. They produce poop, they produce fur. Both those things allow us to farm. So ordinarily when I start a game, I don't really get this lucky, so See if I can get that rabbit. Can I get the rabbit? Can I get the rabbit? Yeah, no, they're too fast. I'm gonna run the hole. Later on, you can actually build a shovel and dig those up, but those holes actually will regenerate rabbits for the most part until they collapse. So we've got a little bit of food. Our goal right now is to actually get some flint. And what I like about this game is, oh god, that thing. So that is a gobbler. Eats the same resources you do. So when we get a weapon, which chasing him doesn't work, he's just as fast as those damn jackrabbits, jackalopes. They call them rabbits, but they have antlers, so they're actually jackalopes. I believe actually in one of the earlier builds too, they were called jackalopes. I just don't really remember. But right here on the right, you'll see we have some resources here. We've got food, health, and sanity. Also, we want to make sure that we get most of our stuff done before dusk, and before night we have to make fire, because at night the grue will get you. No one survives the night without light. Very important. Right now, what we're gonna do, just kind of run around. Yeah, we've mapped a little bit of this area. Ooh, these are all useful. That is very useful too. Those are evil petals. You can use them to build up magical items. And yes, this is a game of science and magic, but right now we're too early in it to actually try to mess around with any of that stuff. All we're going to try to do right now is survive. Ooh, spiders and gears. Oh, she's dead. Nope. Good news. Don't have to worry about an axe. But we can die. Okay, this is one of the richest game starts that I've had in a while. Oh god. Please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. Gotta get away from him. We're in a bad state right now. Got a lot of great resources here, but unfortunately that bastard really did some damage to us, and that means we can't afford to take any more risks, like any at all. So we're kind of in trouble here. Oh, and you can see they scrambled, because guess what? It's dusk. Man, this is a really odd map, really rich in resources. Flint! Okay, so this is stuff you really want to collect. Hopefully, right now, we'll be okay. Won't encounter any spiders. Frogs are back in their ponds. They attack you, pull your items from you. Very aggressive. Most things in this map want to kill you. Even the beefalo, if you get too close, they're not really nice. Oh, and the axe. So what we're going to do right now is actually harvest some wood, because wood, well, they let you build campfires. And campfires are a little useful. They're not permanent. Another thing about chopping down trees too, just a sidetrack for a sec, is sometimes they try to kill you. So essentially everything in this game really wants to kill you. For those of you unfamiliar with it, which I doubt at this point any of you who are watching this really would be unfamiliar, but probably as I'm starting out, most of my friends are, so they're not really going to know much about this game, much about a survival game at all. Now, you can play as different characters. The one I'm playing as is Wilson. He's the baseline character, the main character. Nothing special about him, but he grows a beard. That can help insulate you. And, yeah, that's going to matter in the winter. Ooh. Not going to go for that. Oh, get away, get away. No, no, no. Mine. Oh, man. Okay, do we have enough? So as you'll notice too, when it turns night, when we get close to certain things, our sanity starts dropping. And for the most part, oh, axe just broke. Well, anyway, we're gonna post up somewhere over here. Try to avoid these trees because they also turn into freaky monsters. If you chop down these birch trees, oh my god, this is bad. Okay. All right, so light management. This is one of the more important things at night. If we don't keep the light up, the grue comes. In fact, he'll sometimes sneak his little grubby little paws over here. Try to pull our wood away. Okay, I can't get too far into the dark. You don't really know what the Gru looks like, but you do know that he wants to murder you. You want to stay safe in this game? Murder. Murder. Everything wants to murder you. Don't trust anything, even if it's your friend. Because you and your allies, well, at some point, yeah, we're going to burn these. Killing some baby trees right here. And forgive me, I have pretty severe seasonal allergies. I just came back from a trip from Portland, Oregon, where I explored the wonders of food, beer, and kombucha, and had a pretty great time. But unfortunately, it turns out I'm allergic to the entire damn state. So, yeah, I sound like I should be crawling around on all fours and looking for my precious. So, forgive me for that. What we're gonna do right now, do some resource management. At night, you're kind of stuck here until get some better stuff later in the game, and by cooking food we actually can preserve it a little bit better. Doesn't allow us to do some things later on, but hey, we got this blazing fire, we have some daylight, now we can actually start building some tools too. I'm going to try not to starve, and yeah, it saves every morning. We're probably going to start exploring oxygen not included as well. What I really want to do is start a series, Games of Our Youth, that focused on older games. Picked up a couple of great ones from GOG, but unfortunately couldn't get it to work. But luckily, got one of my favorite games to go. So we're going to get a little bit more wood. Really can't have too much. They stack up to 20 in this game, and we get some birch nuts, which if you cook are edible, but raw or not. One of the few foods that you have to cook. I think there's a mushroom too. We'll find out later. I haven't played this in a while, so yeah. You also notice that some of these trees, they go through a life cycle. So the older they are, the more wood they give you. Way too long though, and they die, and they give you basically nothing. Sometimes twigs. Not really that useful. I, just for the sake of how useful these things are, and the fact that you can completely deplete the map of resources, have to plant these. So our goal right now is to find enough resources, flint mostly, and get back over to where those beefalo were and establish a base camp, because there's plenty of hunting grounds, and what we need to do is prepare for winter. In about 3 or 4 days we're going to be attacked by hounds. Hounds are these monsters that, well, look like dogs, but you kill them and you can't eat their meat. Their meat will kill ya. Literally. Figuratively. I'm really not sure what the difference between those two are. Forgive me. Forgive me. Okay, so we found some loose rocks. That's good. So these are the rocks that I was looking for. You can break them apart. These things are all useful. I don't want to be too close to these petals because they have a sanity. Okay, do we have enough for our pickaxe? Alright, so we're getting really lucky on this map, because right here, see that boulder? Well, it won't fit in my pocket for sure, but it has gold in it, and gold leads to something that we really need. Science. Science for the science god. For any of those who are a fan of SCP Foundation, of course, of which I am, because I do something very boring for a living, so I have a lot of time on my hands. I mean, oh crap. Okay, so that thing over there, that's a tall bird. Highly aggressive. At this point, it can kill me one hit, so I gotta grab and go. And hopefully, I don't die. Because what I really want to do is try to make it to, let's say, day 365, which is a full year, which is a big accomplishment in this game. Right there, that's a wormhole. Does exactly what you think. Take you somewhere else. Freaky. Freaky, freaky. Alright. So we're getting enough gold, we're getting enough rocks, so we're going to be able to build almost about anything, but we're getting really lucky here, so yes. Build another pickaxe. And yes, you can use gold to build better stuff. They do make some funny comments about it. You notice Well, I hope the sound's working. On my end, it's not for this recording, unfortunately, but yeah, let's shut this down, get some more gold, get some nitro, gunpowder, I can't remember what it's called, actually. Okay, let's take a look, planner map. So we're all the way over here, so we know there's a lot of quarry stuff here. I try to stay off of those because there's tentacles. I'll come up and try to rip your face off. Man, this map's doing good. I'm wondering if my niece maybe played with the settings. You can actually change the resource settings. I usually try to make it a little bit harder because this game can sometimes feel a little bit easy, even though I wouldn't call myself an expert. Alright, so we're not going to be able to make it back. We're getting kind of close to dark. Those hunting zones. Let's see, we have a decent amount of wood. I'm going to try to go for one of more of these. So we're in a really rich area, so I do have a feeling maybe I'm playing on a very, very easy mode. Let's see. We're not going to wander too far. We're too injured to take a risk, and I don't have the opportunity right now to make anything to heal myself besides eating copious amounts of food, which we don't really have extra resources for. It seems easy at first to not starve in this game, but trust me, oh, it gets hard. And this is easy times. Winter, there's no veggies to harvest. Jackalopes are a lot harder to find, and if you kill too many things, the Krampus will come to get ya. They'll take all your stuff. All of it. Most of it. And then you gotta worry about a giant deer psycho-clops thing, and a bunch of walruses that shoot, well, darts at you, I guess. I forget what it's called. Blow darts? Yeah, anyway, blow darts. You can make it yourself, but, you know. Oh, that reminds me, actually, we have enough for some some grass armor. So, considering that, I don't even think that would save me at this point. So, right here, that's a trail. So, we're going to use this to get back home. Old Country Road. Yeah, one thing I really enjoy about this game, Klee really did a great job building up this universe, you know? You can examine things and get curious. Oh my god. I'm really playing with fire here. Okay, so we have plenty of food. We're going to go through our cooked resources. Oh, get a little more fire on that, huh? But you can see we've got just a ton of rocks. Trees are pretty plentiful, so we should be fine. I think what's going to happen is we're going to make it to about day 3. I'm going to get back near the beefalo and establish a camp, build a science machine. We have the materials for it, and build some log armor. We're going to be prepared, and then I think I'll call it quits right there. But for now, we're decent. So since we have some time here at night, I really hope none of these turn into these birch monsters. I don't know all the names of all the creatures in this game. I don't know if those exist in this version. Don't Starve Together really has been developed a lot more than regular Don't Starve, which I'm totally cool with. They said in the beginning, Klee Software, I forget which names all the developers, but that they wouldn't make it a multiplayer survival, that they were really focused on the individual element. But hey, I think some modders went out there and went all GTA San Andreas on it, and I realized they had a market there, so I went for it. And I haven't played Shipwreck, so I can't tell you anything about that, but alright. So we're good here. Pick up some more. We need a whole lot more. So, yeah, a whole lot more grass, a whole lot more wood. Once we build the science machine, we can refine materials into much greater, stronger, better items that can make us survive just a little bit more. Now, I don't want to build right by the beefalo because they get really, really rancy. down the line, and if you get too close, they will attack you, and those guys are murder machines. Not pleasant now. That's fine. That's the prerogative. Pleasant, fuzzy little creatures made of beef. They give you so much food when you kill them, but they're difficult to kill, and I do like to go to war with them. My niece figured out a great way when she was just a little kid, pretty much getting them, luring them into a forest and burning everything down, which freaked my sister out and got her to stop getting her to play the game for a bit. Told my sister couldn't figure out how to survive, and then she was like, totally, teach me. Alright. You know, I don't know why I did that, but this is where I'm establishing my camp. So let's go and build a science machine. I didn't necessarily need that now, but hey, I went on autopilot. You know, campfires, campfire pits are permanent, so we're going to build it a little bit away because, hey, you can actually burn your stuff down. It is an actual risk that you want to worry about. Now, science machines are used to do research, so we don't need to worry about that. We can build that right off the bat. I just haven't. Backpacks are incredibly useful, but right now what I really want to do is refine some stuff. So this is why. So we can build a grass suit. It's great. What we really want is the log suit. So to prototype it, we're going to need 2 rope. So rope is made out of grass. And in order to get down to the grass, it's in refine rope. Tightly round clusters. We now have 2 rope, which means we will have 1 log suit. Now, the downside of log suit, can't carry a backpack. That's okay. You go between war mode and non-war mode, but right now we're decently protected. We've got an axe, we've got an initial weapon. We've got our 3 criteria there. Before I call it a day, let's go through and make sure there's nothing else that we really need to refine. Let's make sure our character has enough food. Because literally, if you have an opportunity to eat. Because when resources get low, you don't want to be caught starving and not being able to find some food for various reasons. Maybe you're getting attacked by hounds, maybe, I don't know, you just took a really big risk, you got injured. You can see that health goes up slowly when you eat, but it's not really a good enough amount. It means that you really have to pay attention and really figure out when you want to count, when you want to take a risk, not count. You can count at any time. Alright, so we got our log suit. We're getting kind of up here, so let's do this. Chop down a couple trees, replenish our wood because 9's a little too low. What's our flint look like? 24, plenty. Let's build an axe. Let's take down these little bitties. Little bay trees. Pine cones. Not edible, sadly. Yes, I know, I saw the birds with the seeds. I ain't worried about seeds right now. I'm just trying to survive. Alright, chopping down the tree. Gonna put some fire on the fire pit. Wait, not fire. Pine cones. Sorry guys, I'm enjoying this game. I haven't played Raid of Giants in a while. They don't have all the enemies that you really want to encounter, because there's some awesome enemies in Don't Starve Together, so there's a good chance I may switch over there, but honestly this map is really kind of kick-ass, so I can't really imagine why I would cut stone. Let's do some boards. So boards we can actually build. I forget what you call it. Box. Not a box. Yeah, a box. It's like a box. Now, let's see. Wait, what kind of sciencey things can we build now? Thermal measure, rhinometer. We're not going to need those right now, but since this is going to be our base camp, we're going to need eventually to do that at some point. Endothermic, that's for summer, because summer will burn you to death. Fight. Da-da-da. What I was looking for, something important. Okay, so structure, that's what we need. So I don't want a sign. What I do want is a chest. So I just need one more board. Build that. And now we have a... I don't know if you guys can hear the dogs bark in the background, but I'm recording at my family's house. They have a fantastic internet connection, so I'm taking full advantage of it. Alright, so we're going to build the chests. A little bit of ways right here. Not too close so firehounds can burn everything down. Now we can store any excess materials in there, so that'll be good. Things that we don't need, like ash, which has its uses, yes. Nitrate, blowing stuff up. Although I rarely ever use it, just because more of a hands-on killer. Which I know sounds kind of freaky, but it's true. Got no apologies for it. Alright, there we go. So once we make it to morning, we'll be fine, we'll be dandy. Hopefully nothing attacks us in the middle of the night. Can we find anything else that we'll really need? Ooh, actually, I want to do a regal shovel. I want to do a regular shovel. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, okay. Nope. I actually do want this shovel. I'll show you why, actually. So there's a lot of little materials here. There's a lot of little plants. So what we're going to try to do, not now, of course, just trying to make it to the morning. So we actually dig up these plants. So instead of actually having to use an axe, because mine's low, we take out all the stumps that we have around. Oh, wait, I just realized we're almost out of light. It's the morning. Oh, thank God. Okay, I was really freaking out about that. Yeah, so you can actually dig these up, get one more log. That's what we want. Saving. And we are good. Take you up. Since we're so close to the beefalo, we can collect their poop, which we're not going to do now. And yes, I know it sounds a little gross, but trust me, it's a resource you really want to get a hold of. Not necessarily in real life, that would be disgusting, but with beefalo, yeah, they're poop machines, just like the pigs. Oh, and you guys are going to love seeing the pigs. But until then, this is Haprican, and I hope you enjoyed our survival series on Don't Starve. Till next time.